Well, we are following breaking news this morning. Danville firefighters have left the scene of a fire. They were working to contain that blaze at an apartment complex reported earlier this morning.
It was on Lewis Lane and Fairchild Street. First responders are asking you to still avoid the area if you can.
And firefighters posted to social media this morning around 4 o'clock. WCI3's Karina Rubio joins us live from the scene with more. Karina, what can you tell us?
Well, Mac, firefighters just opened the road back up on Fairchild and Lewis Lane, and the Danville Fire Department Lieutenant McMahon tells me that this started as a stovetop fire while cooking. There's still a strong burning smell lingering in the air right now, and Lieutenant McMahon says it is all under control. They were able to contain that fire to just one apartment without it spreading to any other units in the building there. We'll continue to keep you guys updated as we learn more information. Reporting live in Danville, Karina Rubio, WCIA3, your local news leader.
All right, thank you, Karina. A 3-year-old in Springfield is recovering after an accidental shooting. That's what police are saying at this time.
It happened near Sequoia and Buckeye Drives, and the child was taken to the hospital. Neighbors say they didn't hear any shots. In fact, they say they didn't even realize anything happened until police and other first responders started showing up. Police are still investigating to make sure that it was, in fact, an accident.
Well, some of us will have to deal with some fog this morning. I think the overall trend will be for many of us just to start off the same as what we've been noticing over the past few mornings. Sunshine and humid air, and along with that, warm air mass too, with a lot of our temperatures in the lower 70s. Now, those winds out of the southwest closer to about 5, maybe as high as 10 miles per hour this morning, do get up as high as 20, so maybe just a slight breeze could be around to help maybe ease some of the heat that we got around in place. Bloomington, a good morning. Your Roofing Dog Inet, Osling and Abbott, a weather camera. It's starting to brighten up out there, and well, sunrise not too far away, about 20 minutes away for most. We're going to be around those lower 70s and some 60s as we head out into the morning hours. We're going to keep an eye out for some of the clouds to develop later on into the day. Those will come in from the south and not from the north, where you're seeing some of those areas of rain and clouds farther to the north across Michigan. Ours will come in from the south. We're starting to notice some of those clouds out ahead of it's going to be coming along with Laura, but I think from what we'll see later on into the day, this is not associated with Laura in and of itself, but it could maybe perhaps bring in a very small chance of a light sprinkle or two closer to I-70. But the more widespread and heavier chances are going to be around tomorrow. So we finally get some rain back into the forecast. The heat will start to ease just a bit before we see more of a drastic change for us in that air mass heading into the weekend as a front will move on by. We'll show you that in your 7-day forecast coming up here in about 4 minutes. Back.
All right, thank you, Adam. Well, Governor Pritzker has cracked down on a second region in Illinois. He added new restrictions on bars and restaurants in Will and Kankakee counties, where the number of people testing positive for COVID-19 just keeps rising. Metro East and the south suburbs now have a curfew in place. Bars can't serve customers inside and must close by 11 o'clock at night. Indoor capacity for meetings and social gatherings is also shrinking from 50% down to 25%.
The governor also announced an adjustment to the statewide mask mandate. Starting today, servers will be asking you to wear your mask while they come up to your table. The rule had previously required you to wear a mask inside or while walking around, but you could take it off once you sat down. Also starting today, the new rules ask everyone to wear a mask when wait staff are serving your table.
Champaign County had another record-setting day of coronavirus cases. Many of those numbers are tests from students returning to the U of I. There are 86 new cases. That's 18 more than the day before. According to U of I campus testing data, there were 263 positive cases between last Wednesday and just Sunday. The rolling positivity rate from those days is 0.7%. 2 people are currently in the hospital and being treated for the virus.
The state is reporting more than 1,600 new cases. That makes more than 223,000 since the pandemic started. The state positivity rate has dropped for the second straight day, now at 4.1%. 29 more people have died. Illinois has lost more than 7,900 people to COVID-19. And join us tomorrow night at 6:30 for our 30-minute special report on COVID-19. It's called Just the Facts, and we're sharing your medical concerns with doctors to see where they are in their fact-finding mission to help curb the spread.
Well, the State Board of Education is working with colleges to prevent a shortage of teachers. One of the newest educators in the state will be EIU grad Ollie Trizzle. Now, she'll be an elementary school student teacher in Charleston this fall. So far in 2020, there are nearly 2,000 unfilled teaching positions in the state. Trizzle says some of her final requirements were waived in an effort to fill positions during this pandemic.
A Gilman man is riding around on a brand new bike after his was stolen at a gas station. Bobby Rodriguez rides to this pilot almost every day. So often, in fact, that just about everyone there knows his name. 2 weeks ago, he was at the Denny's next door, but when he walked outside, his bike was gone. So Iroquois County Sheriff's Deputy Doug Brenner made it his mission to get Rodriguez a new bike. He called the Walmart in Watseka, and they agreed to cover the cost.
In this scenario, the community is a hero. They pulled together. People were concerned for him, people that have met him, people that haven't even met him. It's just really good to hear that this, caring goes on right now, and I think it needs to be heard.
The Pilot gas station employees also made a donation. They collected about $150 for Rodriguez and gave it to him as a gift card. They told him to use it for safety accessories for his brand new bike. Well, their dream is to bring life back to their communities.
Still to come in the 6 o'clock hour of the morning show, how one couple is bringing a new lease on life to their downtown.
Before we get to that, though, let's get a check of our 7-day forecast with Adam.
Keeping the heat and humidity around today, 92 for a high. We do start to ease those temperatures a little bit over the next few days, but it's still going to be warm and humid for sure with the rain chances on Thursday and Friday before we see more of the change in temperatures over the weekend. More coming up during 6.